Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or hello if you're new. I hope you're doing incredibly well and having a great day no matter what you're doing or where you are located. Today I have a hair mask from a brand I've yet to try. This is from Kristen Ess. They actually had tons of their products on Boots. I didn't know really where to start. However, being me and just having that toxic trait of always going to a hair mask first, that is what I have decided to pick up today. This is the Strand Strengthening Reconstructive Moisture Mask. If you know anything about the type of products I typically gravitate towards, is those that are really strengthening and moisturizing by nature, and so that seemed to tick that box. Not only that, how cute does this little packaging look? Absolutely love it. So this is for all hair types, moisture reviving strands, softening, deeply nourished, and it's also sulfate free. I'm really excited to try this because I haven't tried anything from the brand. I love discovering new products and new brands, seeing how well they work, and ultimately putting them to test and being able to compare them, because this channel, if you are new here, I try lots and lots of hair care products. I am the person to help you on your hair care journey, letting you know which products are worth you picking up. So with that said and done, let's dive straight into this video. It's also claimed that this mask is not going to be too heavy and not going to weigh your hair down. As you can tell, we've got a bit of a Hagrid situation going on today. I need something that's going to really soften and just smooth out my hair, and not being too heavy is really essential because my hair texture is not too thick. It is something that really genuinely gets affected if there are too heavy products sat on my hair, really can weigh it down. So this is claiming not to do that. It's also just a universal treatment for anyone looking to reverse dryness. So I just feel like my hair just always goes quite dry, especially when I need to wash it, or if I try to prolong hair wash days. My hair just tells me exactly what it needs and when it needs it, and so I'm hoping that this is exactly what that's going to do. So it recommends that after shampooing and rinsing, run a small amount of this through middle to end. I typically put it all over on my scalp too, because your scalp definitely deserves that hydration as well. That's where new hair comes from, and there's just tons of benefits to adding hair mask to scalp, from hair growth to just really cleansing your scalp and giving it a protective treatment too. It says here to allow it to sit on your hair for 5 minutes or longer if you have the time. If, again, you are familiar with my channel, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but if you're not, I always leave my hair mask on for 30 minutes. It gives it a really fair test, and then, you know, is able for me to then compare every hair mask I've tried to just tell whether or not one is better than the other, and again, where your money is best spent, and also where this sits, because this wasn't very expensive, but where does it sit in that very similar hair care space? Because it's all well and good bringing out a hair mask, but if it doesn't do what it needs to do and doesn't sit at the right price point, I'm going to call you out. So with that said and done, I'm going to go off and shampoo my hair. If you are new to using hair masks, it's great to use a clarifying shampoo first, just to get rid of all the kind of dirt and grime off your hair. If not, it's not absolutely essential, it just will make your hair mask work even better. So if you can do that, great, don't worry if not. Always recommend to shampoo first, because it does just lift all of that dirt and everything that's sat on your hair, so you get the maximum treatment. But with that said and done, let's dive straight into it. Go shampoo my hair, let's see what this formula is like, how this works, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so my hair has all been washed. Let's go in with this new product. Oh, the consistency is very weird. It also looks quite empty. Is that just me? I feel like I'm so used to hair masks being full to the brim of containers that for me just feels a little empty. This feels super milky. You know what it reminds me of? I've said this about other hair masks in the past. This gives me condensed milk vibes. It's making me want to make like some kind of dessert. It doesn't smell like condensed milk though, I'll be honest. So I'm just going to apply this all over. In my hair, this is feeling really nice. It feels really silky. It just feels like it's gonna do a good job. I think you can really like tell with hair masks, especially the amount that I've tried, you can tell if something is gonna work really well. So I'm just gonna massage that really well into my scalp. What I do have to say, and I've just realised, is that this packaging feels really heavy, but the amount of product in here is actually not a lot. It says 200 ml, but I feel like after using that one application, I've used already half of it. It just doesn't feel like there's enough product in here for what it's telling me. I think it's also because it wasn't particularly filled up to the top. I'm so used to products being just so packed. With hair masks, you're getting lots and lots for your money. Because of the way that this feels and the way that I've had to apply it, I think you're only going to get a number of treatments and less compared to other really affordable ones in similar packaging. I love the colour of it. I think it looks quite aesthetic. It's definitely a slightly heavier plastic, which I'm not too fussed. I don't think it particularly makes it feel more luxurious in any way. I think I'm quite surprised about the amount in here compared to others I'm used to, and I tried just so many affordable hair masks that, yeah, it feels slightly different. So yeah, that's it all applied. Once it's in my hair, I wouldn't say it's standing out as a particularly luxurious formula. It feels quite nice, and I'm really excited to see the results of this just because I've not used this brand before. I don't really have a benchmark of where they sit in terms of how well they're going to work. So I'm intrigued by that, but I don't know, like now it's in my hair, I don't know, I'm excited to see how it's going to work, but I'm not blown away at this point. I'm not, you know, I've not kind of gone to this new brand and thought, wow, they're really bringing something new. I think that a lot of brands bring out hair masks because they know it's such a popular product within the market, but there's only some brands, especially those that are in the affordable space, that do it really well, that bring something new and bring something that people really need. So, you know, let's see how this goes. I feel like that's quite harsh to say, but I think where there's just so many options, it can become really overwhelming. So that's why I'm here to help you like condense that choice down and hopefully just find the best products for you. But I'm gonna leave this on now for half an hour, and I'll be back once that time has gone off, and we shall see how this is like looking and feeling in my hair at that point. Okay, so it's been half an hour. As you can probably tell, there's some drying. Generally it's okay, like there's most of the product is still in there and it's still saturated by hair, but I can definitely feel, especially towards the ends, you can probably see there as well, that the product has just dried a little bit more in these areas compared to the rest. Feels fine all throughout there, but definitely the ends I've seen the most dryness, which I don't really expect. I don't know, I feel like the way that this feels right now, it's not going to be my favourite hair mask, it's not wowing me, and I don't think it's the best that I've put in my hair. I don't know, I'm just very underwhelmed at this point, but we'll obviously see what the results are like and if the two kind of marry up, or if I'm actually blown away because it's made my hair look and feel even better than I thought. But with that said, I'm going to go and wash this out. I'll be back once my hair's all dry and we shall see what the final result is like. I'm hoping to be surprised, but I don't know at this point. I think I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. Okay, so I'm back after using this hair mask, and one of the biggest things that I found after blow drying my hair is that my hair was really tricky to brush through. So I really had to work at detangling, which typically hair masks really help to remove. So although my hair now I think looks pretty decent for a hair mask, that aftercare was just not what I was expecting at all, and definitely made me feel a little bit disappointed about the formula of this, especially considering the fact that I didn't love the amount of product that was featured in here, and generally I just don't think it's a brand that I'm necessarily too excited about trying more from. Let me know if you've tried something that you absolutely love. Considering this is meant to be like a strand strengthening reconstructive moisture mask, yes, I feel like there is moisture here. Yes, it's done a good job in terms of delivering the latter part of the promise, but in terms of strengthening, I would say a whole element of that is to prevent that damage caused by breakage, and so making your hair in a way that makes your hair particularly like not prone is not great. So yeah, I don't love this, I'll be honest. I'm pleased I tried the hair mask first, but again, I'm not buzzing to try more from them. So yeah, slightly disappointing, but again, not every product works for everyone, and I'm here to just give my honest thoughts. So unfortunately for me, despite the really cute packaging and honestly like the weighty packaging, I still can't decide if it's a good or bad thing. I guess it adds the kind of premium feel, but I don't necessarily care for it, I'll be honest. I'm really used to really affordable masks being quite simple, but again, you're kind of saving money on the packaging element. yeah, I don't know, I'm not crazy about it, especially as it is just plastic. I don't know, I don't really love it. I like the colour though, it's cute, but in terms of the mask itself, I don't think it delivers anything new within the market. There's lots of great masks that do kind of better on my hair, and so for that reason I'd be more inclined to try something else that's more in the affordable space. I've done a hair care review playlist, so you can literally look at all of the hair masks I've tried so far. Some really great ones, some not so great ones, and find ones that are within your budget and ones that you perhaps have on your wish list. I really hope you enjoy kind of delving into my content, because I love making these videos, and if you're on a journey to healthy hair, there's so many products to choose from, it's so hard to make a decision on where to start. So hopefully I can help with that process. But with that all said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, have you tried any of the products from this brand? Have you gone on to try anything new recently that you absolutely love or want me to review next? I love getting your recommendations, so leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.